What's up, y'all? It's Dano. It's October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We got pink caps on all of our bottles in the month of October, and we're giving 10% to breast cancer awareness, the American Cancer Society. We're going to use some Danos and we're going to season for a reason. And we're making something super cool. Who doesn't love some KFC? What we're making is a leftover fried chicken salad. Let's get to it. All right, so our first step, we got us 2 chicken breasts left over, and we got us 1 chicken thigh. So, first thing we're gonna do with this chicken thigh is we're gonna pull this nice flap of skin off right here. We're gonna set this to the side, and we're gonna save this for later. So we're gonna set that right there. We're gonna get the rest of this chicken, we're just gonna pull it right off. We're gonna start pulling everything apart, throw it in our bowl. You got your nice chunks of skin. We can kind of set those to the side, so we'll dice them up a little bit. Maybe you don't want to put all the big chunks in there. When I say all the big chunks, I mean like all the big chunks of like the skin and stuff. You maybe don't want to use it all, but you can if you want. It's up to you. You do it however you want to do it. I'll do it how I want to do it. I'm gonna keep this piece of chicken breast skin as well. Pull this off, set that to the side. We get our big piece of chicken breast here. You can see how it pulls off. You get that whole piece of breast off there. And always be careful because you got one little bone in there in the breast, so you don't want to be putting a big piece of bone in this and then mixing it all up and then going and taking a big bite and find a bone stuck in the roof of your mouth. That's what you don't want to do. And I know when it comes to making chicken salad, everybody's got their own way. You know, some people like it with this, some people like it with that. What I'm using today is we're using celery, we're using chives, and then I'm gonna put some spicy pickles in it, use our mayonnaise, use a little squeeze of lemon, use some Danos, and then we're gonna top it with some lettuce, tomato, and onion, just like you would a burger. And we're gonna put it on a croissant. It's gonna be awesome. Just pulling the chicken off. And be careful, something fell in there. You don't want it to be like a big bony piece or anything like that. So we got us a decent amount of chicken. Now we're gonna add the rest of our fixings. Keep in mind, I had these extra little pieces of chicken skin laying on the side. You'll see what we do with that later. Let's grab us some celery. For that much chicken, you can see all the chicken I got right here. I don't know, it might be just over a pound of chicken. I like mine super crunchy. So I'm gonna go with 3 pieces of celery. Celery is going in. All right, now we got some green onion. We're gonna use about half of this here. Now I like to go all the way down to the end of the green onion because I like when it gets down into the white part, the more like solid part of the onion. Like so, you can see how I went all the way down to the end of it. Dump that in. Now we're gonna get us some pickles in here. It's that famous Dave's hot pickle chips. I'd say that'll do. We're gonna go on and add that in. All right, now where we're at, we're gonna go on and give it a little lemon squeezy, some fresh lemon. We're gonna give that a squeeze. Oh, it didn't look like there were seeds in there and a couple of them popped out. So luckily, I got good eyes and I kept my eyes on them. A little bit of that boar's head mustard. It's like a spicy Dijon mustard. So we're gonna add a little bit of that in there. A little squeeze of that. Then we're gonna get some of that Duke's, which I think is the best mayonnaise in the world. If you haven't had Duke's, they don't pay me a dime to say this. I'm just telling you, if you haven't had Duke's, you need to give Duke's a try, because I think it's the best mayonnaise there is. So we're gonna do a big old scoop of mayonnaise. The thing about the mayonnaise, you don't wanna use too much, because you don't wanna overpower it with the mayonnaise. So we're gonna go on and mix this in a little bit. But before we do anything, we're gonna get the Danos. I'm gonna go a little spicy because we already got some spicy ingredients in here and I like a little kick, and we're not making this for a bunch of people. It's just me and a couple friends. We're gonna go with the spicy. It's usually the red top, but right now it's the pink top. I'm just gonna give it a good sprinkle, just like that. Remember, if you think I'm using too much, Danos is low sodium, y'all. It's all natural, no sugar, no chemicals. You can use as much as you want, you're not gonna overdo it. You have to really try to overdo it with some Danos. But it's just flavor. It's gonna, all those natural ingredients in there, the herbs and spices are gonna open up and just give this a totally different flavor than it would with just adding salt and pepper. So we're just gonna mix this up. Oh, this is gonna be nice and crunchy, I can tell. I got a lot of celery in there. But like I said, I like it crunchy. Now let's construct our little sandwich, our little chicken salad sandwich here, but we're actually putting it on a croissant. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get us a little red onion, and we're gonna slice it super thin. One of my biggest pet peeves, one thing that I don't like when I go to a restaurant, is when I get my burger and they give me the lettuce and tomato, and the lettuce and tomato is cut like super thick to where when you bite into it, the lettuce or the onion like pops out the side because it's cut so thick. I like it cut super thin, so I'm gonna cut it just like this, as thin as I can. Just like that. And then get your tomato, and we're gonna do the same thing, cut it as thin as possible. So I'm just gonna cut into it, get me a couple of nice, really thin slivers here. All right, we're gonna get our croissant sandwich. Open it up. We're gonna get us a big scoop of the chicken salad. We're gonna go with the onion first. Just a couple thin slices of that onion. And we're gonna go a couple thin slices of tomato. We're gonna get that piece of the chicken thigh, that fat that I talked about that said we're gonna save. And we're gonna cut that. We're gonna cut it just like this. We're gonna add that right on top. Just like that. Oh, I'm telling you what. We're gonna put this on there, just like that. And we're gonna add a little Kentucky bourbon hot sauce. We're gonna put a little just over this like that. Here's how we're gonna do it. Just like that. Yeah. Put your lettuce back on. I'm even gonna take a little bit more mayonnaise. Just like so. Put that on there. That is how you make some leftover Kentucky Fried Chicken salad sandwich right there. Some's on the floor, but it's dang good. So now it's time for me to get a bite. We've waited long enough. Let's get it on in there. That's dynamite. Might be the best damn chicken salad you ever had. Once again, you guys, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Till next time, we'll see you later. Keep sprinkling.